Welcome to Calgary. It is a stampede-like atmosphere here tonight. He's Ray Ferraro. I'm James Cebulski for EA Sports. Western Conference showdown tonight. They're not going all the way to the east, but still some hard miles for these teams.
I always thought it was an exaggeration how much the travel affects the teams in the Western Conference until I got traded there. And then I was like, oh my God, I'm in the plane the whole time. It really matters.
And we are about set to drop the puck on this one. Here's a chance. Backhander in front. Scores! What a shot!
Again, these guys' arms are going to get tired. 2 goals in 10 seconds.
Conversely, deflating for the other team.
Man, that is a kick in the shins right there. They just couldn't stop the bleeding. Oh, if he makes that stop, he's going to be on the highlights all day, all week. What an effort. He just can't get there.
Still early on in this frame, James and Ray with you. So glad you could join us. The Predators now lead. Two. Here's a chance to make something happen inside the neutral zone. Great stick work with the steal. Here's a shot, and he comes up with it. Grabbed along the boards by Young Sr. Nashville's got it on the line. Makes the save as he got a blocker on it.
Calgary's the latest team that's had a poor start to a season. Now you really have to find a way to turn this around, or this could be a lost year.
The Predators have been the better team to this point. McKinnon's won the faceoff. Calgary's got a hold of the puck. And he slides it quickly to Stetcher. Tries to get the puck over to Domi. Couldn't make that one happen. He scores! That's 3 in a row!
This is turning into an onslaught. There seems to be no way to slow them down. You want to use the player in front of the net as a screen if you can. This time it's just about perfect. I don't think the goaltender ever picks it up.
Nashville's been the better team here in this first period, and as a result, they've got a big lead. And they send it right back to him. The Predators played along the boards. He scores! Jumps on the rebound and makes it count. Calgary's going to switch things up between the pipes. The Predators have been the better team in this first period. More scoring opportunities and as a result, more goals. Slides in off the wing after the centerman tied him up. And that goes off a player in front. Calgary's got the puck along the boards. Moves it quickly over to Panarin. Nashville's got possession here in the offensive zone. Made the save on the play.
This is a quality chance if the goaltender turns aside right from the slot.
Through the neutral zone, moving the puck along the side. Oh, he got absolutely walloped on that one.
Did he ever? I mean, he didn't have his head up, and the player ran right over top of him.
In front of the net, and the goaltender covers up for a whistle on the play. Plenty of playing time left in this frame. Nashville's turned this into a blowout, now leading by 4. Grabs the puck. Kind of lost control for a second there, but regains possession. Sends the pass over. Nashville's got a hold of it against the wall. From the defensive zone, they move the puck around. The Predators are on the attack. The Flames take possession in the defensive end. Here's a chance. Gets in front of it. Slides the puck across to Young Sr. The Flames take over on possession. And he regains control of the puck. His reflexes on display tonight. Nashville's taken advantage of their opportunities offensively so far here in this first. More shots, more goals. Nice job tying up his opponent. The Predators move to the offensive zone. There's the whistle. Offside is the call, stopping the play. Here in the later stages of this period, the Predators came out with jump, and they have been non-stop right from the start, leading 4-0. At center ice now, he grabs the puck. Oh, he'd like to have that pass back. Here's a blast! Taken along the wall by Dvorak. Scores!
You get one, you get hungry for a second one. Even if you're not a goal scorer, you get that early. Now you want to hunt for a second goal.
Makes it a double on the play.
A sweet feed there. The butterfly pass goes across and the shooter doesn't miss.
The first period in the books and not a moment too soon. What a performance, at least at one end.
If you want to show us your accuracy, register now for our Shoot to Win contest, where one lucky fan will shoot a puck from center ice to try and win an exciting prize.
Opening face-off here in this second period is about set to go. Puck is dropped and we are back underway. Across the line from center. Stones up with the blocker. Moves it to Domi. And he handles the cross-ice pass. Moves the puck. Domi stick handling in his own zone. Good use of the body on the play. And he makes the save. Puck scooped up by Hannafin. Through the neutral zone up along the wing. Shot right in front. Oh, denies him with the save. I think he got the blocker on it. Now into the offensive zone from the right side. And not much on that one. Nashville's been the more aggressive team offensively. Look at the shot clock and just look at the score. Back underway, and they take possession here inside the offensive zone. The Predators will play it in their own end. Handles it again. Up along the wall on the right side and into the attacking area. He scores! Artemi Panarin! The Predators make their way back to center ice where they've been checking the boxes at both ends of the ice here.
They're toying with them tonight. Everything they do is the right thing. Their opponents have no answer.
Nashville's offense came to play in a big way, and they lead big time here in the second. And with the two centers tangled up, the winger skates away with it. Can't get a hold of that pass. The Predators will play it from the defensive zone. They've got numbers. Sends it over. There it is. There's the hat trick.
That puck barely hit the back of the net, James, and his teammates are already up on their feet. Everybody enjoys watching a player get three. Quickly out of the zone on the odd man rush. We get a look at it here, James, and there's nobody in place defensively to spoil this, and it's in the net.
The Predators are really starting to turn this thing on in the second.
They seem a half a step quicker all over the ice. That adds up into a lead that they can extend.
Stetcher's picking up steam. The Predators take possession here in the open ice. Dumped into the cross side. Into the corner now. Quick feed to Young Sr. Takes the feed. Receives the pass. Quick pass to Young Sr. From one point man to another. And he takes a shot. Gives them nothing in front. Big stop by the keeper.
I like the way he tracks the puck here. He's got to find it, and then he gets his body right in front of it. That's a good save.
The Flames looking against the half wall. Here he is on the backhand. Turn that chance aside.
Sorry, James. That sounded big. I have to tell you, that was a large hit.
Oh, what a missed chance that was.
Yeah, he's got to make a better play there. He's done everything right. Now you just got to get the puck on the tape.
Icing's the call. You know the coaching staff's not going to love that one.
Well, I can think of about 3 plays he could have made other than that one, but hey, that's the way it goes. Now you need your centerman to win a draw.
The Predators are on cruise control here in the second. They have absolutely dominated. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. The Predators have it now. Here's a chance to clear the puck from his own end. Nashville's on the attack. Puts it up front. Shot. And that one's broken up. Great flop there. Unloads one. That goes off a twig. The Predators have it against the wall. Here he is, wristed on net. Stones him in front. Put it off the post. And there's a lucky souvenir for someone in the crowd as the puck heads out of play. Nashville's up for good reason. They have been the more complete team offensively, which is why they lead late in the second. That's a textbook save by Point. Handles the pass from his goalie. They go on the attack from the left side. Lets it go. Big time stop there. And the net comes off. We get a whistle here, stopping play.
McKinnon's on the ice for this offensive zone face-off, and he's going to have to lead this team, James, offensively if they have any hope of getting back in this game.
And the horn sounds to stop the bleeding, at least for a few minutes anyway.
Looking for the latest news, scores, and statistics? Check out our team website for video highlights.
It's about to go down. Period number 3. James Cybulski, Ray Ferraro, ready to bring you the action. 20 minutes to go here in regulation in what has been a very one-sided affair. Well, we've got 2 periods under our belts to this point. Crowd on their feet as they drop the gloves. Wow, and it's time for referee Gilles Levesque to step on in here, Ray.
Yeah, this is clearly over, James. Well, that'll do it as they ride him off to the penalty box, each to their own bench to sit for 5 minutes. I hope he can get a drink of water. Last time in there, the bottle was empty, which really must stink because you're tired and thirsty, and now you get a bowl of dust.
You don't miss a thing, do you?
No, but I never was in there. Well, yeah, I was in there, and I hated when the bottle was empty.
They've got the defense outnumbered. Blocker save.
Oh, he reads the play really well to get out and aggressive to make that save.
From the left side, they enter the offensive zone. The Predators gain possession in their own end. And he gets a paddle on that one.
He's sharp on that one. Nowhere to go for the puck.
Here's a short pass to Young Senior. Not able to connect. To his teammate. And that one's turned away. Picked up along the wall by Young Senior. Sends a pass over. And too much traffic in front blocks that one. Penalty coming up here as the play is stopped. Fialo's been nabbed for tripping.
His stick gets in between his feet, and when the player goes down, the penalty's going to be called.
Calgary penalty to number 22, Kevin Fiala. 2 minutes for tripping. Time of the penalty, 10 minutes, 53
The Coyotes are on the schedule for the next date here.
Yeah, it's fine for us to look ahead, but you really can't do that. You still got to finish the job at hand.
Taken by Hannafin. The Flames move the puck in the defensive zone. Grabs it in his own end. And tries to make a diagonal pass to McKinnon. The Predators get a hold of the puck along the boards. Along the wing up the neutral zone. An attempt to clear the puck from deep inside his own end. Moves it quickly over to Young Senior. And that's blocked away. Handles the puck. Couldn't complete the play. The Predators scoop it up along the boards. Yager's lugging the puck. Angles it over to McKinnon. Calgary's got it into the offensive zone. Nashville's got the puck in their own end. Into the offensive end now. Quick shot. Oh, comes up with a stop. There it is, final horn sounds. We are all over here with this one. The Predators really dictated the flow of this. Well, let's take a look at how the standings were impacted with some of the final scores around the league tonight. The Preds were looking to steal 2 points against the Flames. Nashville terrorizes the opposition with a big goal-scoring night in the win. Hey, this wasn't the only stop in the National Hockey League tonight. Elsewhere around the league, the Senators took to the road to match up with the Sharks. San Jose pokes home the shootout winner and the 2 points to go along with it. The Flyers were hoping to quiet the crowd on the road against the Blackhawks. Chicago technically superior in this one, and they skate away with the victory. Time to take a look at what happened around the league. Be a pro career.